not even...
Oh. We just filmed a whole thing and Lauren didn't even have her mic near her.
Can you even hear anything I said?
For sure not. Let's take it from the top.
Okay. This is y'all's first time, but this is our second time doing it because we got like 5 minutes into... I'm going to. Okay. We got 5 minutes into the episode before I realized that my mic was not even miking. It was all the way over there. So, welcome to episode 67 of Two Girls Chirping. I'm Lauren.
I'm Abby.
We're back in our appropriate roles, commentator, knowledge bearer. Dougie Hamilton, who got a goal last night, is watching over us. We've got Nico Heischer got a goal. Birthday goal. Shout out to Amelia for keeping me up to date on that.
Yes.
And then we've got a bunch of stuff to cover because it's been the NHL's been doing a lot this week. And all of it, this is my pared down list of actual essentials to know about. Number 1, shout out to Tim Tom LMAO for their very sweet comment about how the original Hockey Rules episode brought them here, so they're thankful for it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you listen to that and we're like, need to know more, and I need these girls to tell me about it. But you know what? Hell yeah. I mean, I did call Quinn. He was an offensive goalie. So clearly we haven't worked out all kinks because my system was just short-circuiting.
Yeah, that was also your first time like hosting the episode.
Well, it's like I was reading it and then just saying it wrong, which happens a lot in real life too. So my brain's a mysterious, magical place.
It's like verbal dyslexia in my head.
Yeah. Speaking of, well, no, I'm not going to say that. Silly Goose of the Week, there's a 2-for-1 deal. We've got Marchment, who now plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets. His, second, third team of the season?
Yeah, Dallas, Seattle.
He was traded in the off-season. Was he not? Or was that this season?
No, it was during the season.
Anyways, it's kind of giving he's a problem, and he was a problem when he played the Islanders. Because it seems like multiple veterans this week woke up and were like, I'm going to fucking bully some rookies. I'm going to bully some children this week. That's what this new year needs.
They started hazing halfway through the season.
Yeah, they were like, oh, actually, those rules don't apply to me. So he had targeted, not in the official use of the word, in the casual. He had targeted Matthew Schaefer twice already. And the second call that didn't have any penalty, he like very blatantly tripped Matthew Schaefer, who is my child. And you know who stood up to defend him?
What's it? Matt Barzal.
Yes, Matt Barzal. He can do no wrong in my eyes. Why? He's supposed to. You got to stand up for your
I've never seen... Okay, there's not much that comes out of the Islanders organization that I see because they just don't do much. And so seeing that, I was like, wow, I wasn't familiar with your game, Barzal. The only thing I see out of the Islanders nation is Schaefer.
Oh, you're clearly not paying enough attention. We see different things. I'm clued in. Any hoodle. So, Marchment trips Schaefer, like, blatantly. Like, Schaefer goes flying on the ice. No penalty, because apparently it's all in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
And so they blow the whistle or whatever because everyone was pissed. That might not be true.
I don't think that's true. They blew the whistle because people started pushing and shoving.
And then Matt Barzal skates up to Marchment and just fucking beats the fuck out of his ankle. He takes his stick.
Oh, he two-handed whack on the ankle.
He slashed the fuck out of him. And you know what? Marchment fell down and wanted to act like a little baby. Oh, that hurt so bad. And then a fight broke out.
As it should.
And, you know, we don't need to get into the logistics of who won that fight because it was all about standing up for your fellow man.
I'll stand by my
Matt
man.
Barzal is a beautiful face. He can't damage that face, but he will. He will damage your ankles.
He said, I won't fight, but I will instigate.
Well, he got fined $5,000. Whatever. If you need help paying that off, let me know. I'll donate.
Do not let me know.
Worth it.
Yeah. Who's your second silly goose of the week?
I'll get in. Well, no, I'll just speak on it now.
Yeah.
Team USA. These motherfuckers right now.
Yeah.
Tell me why. Tell me the rationale behind Brady fucking Tkachuk, the thumb that is, with his shitty season that he's having and his no contributions. Why the hell is he and JT Miller the left wings for Team USA when Jason Robertson, who is having a banger season. He is leading all Americans right now in his scoring, and he is not on the freaking team. I am so pissed off about it. I wrote down stats.
I also
Jason
have stats.
Robertson right now, he's plus 15. Guess what JT Miller is right now?
What?
Minus 11.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what Brady Kachuk is right now?
What?
Minus 1.
I believe it.
Guess
also,
how many goals? No, I'm not done. Okay. Guess his plus minus Jason Robertson right now.
It's like plus
over the
15
career.
or something, isn't it?
No, his career is plus 110.
Oh, career.
Yeah. JT Miller, career 50. Plus 50. Brady Kachuk, career minus 58. Which, you know, some people feel strongly about the plus minus. I just like stats that back up how I feel. This is my last one. At the time that I wrote this down, I think he's got more now. How many goals did he have this season? Jason Robertson.
Like 24 or something.
Exactly 24. Yes,
Oh, shit. How did I know that?
JT Miller, he's had 10. Brady Kachuk, 6. He's had more than both of them combined. It's giving racism to me. Because why do we have both Kachuks?
Here's the thing. They picked players that have made a name for themselves in being aggressive. Because they want...
so many. Sorry.
And they didn't pick skilled players for... I mean, they picked skilled players. Jack Hughes is on the team. Like, they have their skilled players. But the only thing that I feel like needs pointed out is... Robertson has led All-American skaters in scoring since the start of the 2022-23 season. He is first in shots, first in points, second in goals, first in power play goals, and first in power play points. And you're skipping on him.
You looked at that and said, nah, we don't need him. We've got JT Miller up in here. Man, fuck off.
They built a fighting roster. There is no fucking world in... Oh my... I can't actually get on this whole rant. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's giving racism. Not that Team USA has ever had a history of racism. Not that the world of hockey has ever had a history of racism. It pisses me off. I did see what he said about it all. And he was very, like... I mean, it's a blow to the ego, but I'm not going to change the way I play because I've been playing very well.
Better than anyone else, hon.
And he said, I thought that this year was different from last year. Obviously, last year, I didn't think I was good enough in terms of making the Four Nations roster.
Just crazy.
Now I think I was. It's their choice and their decision. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Media trained right there.
Yeah, that's media trained for sure. But it's also... It is ridiculous. It's stupid. But
Team Sweden.
Sorry. Just speak.
No.
Just speak, because I was about to segue.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Go.
The team Sweden and Finland look pretty stacked though.
They
Canada
always look...
is beautiful. Their roster is amazing. I will not be supporting the men's USA, but women's hockey roster looks pretty good, as per usual.
Women's USA, I do not see a world in which USA women's team does not win gold.
Yeah.
After the rivalry series, I cannot see a world. In Sweden and Finland, their rosters always look good on paper because we like a lot of Swedish and Finnish players, but they just can never stand up to US and Canada.
Team USA has so many Tampa Bay players on it, it's crazy. And then there are so many wild players in the Olympics, which, I mean, they're having a banger season.
Yeah, I agree.
So it tracks. But that's all I wanted to speak on of that.
I have a silly goose of the week.
Oh my God, yay.
An actual silly goose, because those are like silly gooses in what the hell are you doing? My silly goose of the week, it's not NHL, it's SPHL, the Huntsville Havoc. I think I reposted it on our TikTok, but they're a minor league team in Alabama. And they posted a Labubu and their mascot doll reenacting the hospital scene from Heated Rivalry. Come to my cottage. It'll be so much fun.
We can have a week or maybe two.
Maybe two.
Hey.
And I loved it. And we actually watched them play last night.
No, Huntsville Havoc is so good. Which when we looked at, the Birmingham Bulls suck. We always know that. I've actually never seen them win a game that I've been in attendance to.
I've never seen them win a game. They have always lost a game.
But we go. We smuggle in some candy.
We have a mark.
We have some fries. We have a marg or two. It's good vibes.
Yeah.
Huntsville Havoc is actually first in the SPHL right now, so it tracks that they play so much better than the Bulls, who are.
I think
they
last
might be last now after last night's
night.
performance.
Let's see.
Look, I'm just gonna say it, and Emma can back me up here. I'm pretty sure I could skate better than those guys.
Honestly, I came away with a bruised tailbone, and I'm still pretty sure I could skate better. The thing is, and I'll make one more statement, and then we'll move on, because we do have a lot to talk about. The Havoc are just so much better defensively.
Yeah.
They get sticks in lanes, they shoot the puck, and they keep it in the zone. And the Bulls just literally are swatting at pucks left, right, and center, but like they're so unorganized. It's ridiculous.
Horrible.
Like the Havoc took so many penalties.
So many
penalties, but you know what? They scored 3 on 6 on an empty net. The Bulls let them score 3 on 6 on an empty net. Anywho.
And at that point, most of the season ticket holders got up and left.
Almost everybody had left at that point too. Okay, but I had fun.
I mean, they're able to complete passes, something the Bulls can't seem to figure out.
No.
They put up, 39 shots on goal, which was 10 to 15% more shots on goal than the Bulls.
At the end of the second period, shots on goal were 14. The Bulls had 14, and the Havoc had 31.
Yeah.
And they were also up, 4-2, 4-1, something like that.
It was 4-1.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, it was so funny. God bless this one player. This one player, they're down by 3. There's a minute left on the clock. He goes dead ass, "We just need one shot," to his teammates. And I was like, one?
You need a lot more than one shot. You
Hun.
don't need shots. You need goals.
Sir, first of all, look around, taking the views.
Look at the scoreboard. Why don't you? There's 24 seconds on the clock and you're down 4-1.
Yeah, it was bad.
Anywho.
The Sabres, you should look into them because their social media is so
Sabres
good.
are so good. Gabrielle Healy runs them. She was a UMich social girl.
That makes so much sense. That's also not the first time you've told me that, but that might be the last time you have to tell me that because I think I will actually remember that moving forward. They were on a 10-game heater that has since been broken. Sorry. But, pop the hell off. The ECHL, they had a strike over,
I want to save this because Lauren is putting together an ECHL episode that will see the light of day at some point in time, and I want to talk in depth about the strike.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll just say they had a strike. It lasted a couple days. It was over.
Yeah.
Games started getting canceled, and then the league was like, oh, fuck, we got to settle. Oh, we can't be losing money.
We got to give our players basic rights.
Yeah, we've got to make it sustainable for them to be able to afford to live.
Oh, that's crazy.
Insane. Olmark taking a leave of absence for personal reasons. Unclear why. Good luck there.
I think he's back.
No, I just looked and he's not back yet.
Oh, okay. What's next?
You know who was back for 24 hours? Convicted rapist Ben Johnson got signed by the Allen Americans, and he's a convicted rapist of a 16-year-old child. And then the uproar about that, they released him within 24 hours. But the fucking audacity of hockey to do that. The fucking audacity.
Yeah, he raped a 13-year-old girl.
I thought she was 16. It doesn't matter. He raped a child.
Yeah.
But in lighter news,
the fact that fans have to cause an uproar for teams to be like, maybe it wasn't a good idea to hire someone on. If you have to go around the neighborhood for your new team and say, hey, I'm on a sexual offenders list, you should not be playing.
I just don't see the point in having a morality clause in your team if you're not going to apply it. Just say we have no morals. We don't care. You can beat your children, your wife. You can rape whoever you want. You can commit all kinds of sins. As long as you perform good on ice, we don't give a fuck because that's what they mean.
That's
what they mean.
They just want to make money. I sent it to you the other day. I don't know if this is fake news or not, but I did see something that said the state of Tennessee will launch the first public domestic violence offender registry.
I did see that. Freaking pop off Tennessee.
I'm like, maybe we should add Tennessee to our list of places we'd be willing to move to.
We went through a map of the U.S.
We did.
and marked out all the states that we didn't want to live in for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
It's basically, if you're looking at the map, this is California, this is New York.
It's just...
This section's good. There's a couple spots. And then all of that is black out.
Canada's free range. We can take anything.
Well, Canada's hard. Speaking of sexual offenders, Carter Hart got pulled in the game against the Wild for letting in 5 goals on 12 shots. And I said, ha, what a fucking loser.
He is such a loser.
I am loving, who is it? Who's that really sweet guy that we follow on TikTok?
Crash the Blue Plate.
He hates those people, not just Carter Hart, but
great.
all of those type of people so much. And he goes after them in the most respectful, professional way possible.
It's
that
so
I'm like,
good.
yeah, get his ass.
Get
his ass. He was like reading off his stats and he was like, so I'm not really sure why we even need him here. Like, what are we doing here? He fucking sucks.
We don't need him here.
No, I just like to see him
Are we at a shortage of goalies?
Because I'll clock in. I mean, at this point, I can do a better job than him. I know how to keep my hands to myself. I'm almost done.
Okay.
We had the tape bowl. The Devils.
Yes.
Dude, okay.
The tape bowl.
The tape bowl, for those who don't know, will you explain while I continue to toss my phone around?
Yes. Okay, so there's the Hughes Bowl. We know about this because the Hughes Bowl got canceled the day before it was supposed to happen. The Tape Bowl. If you don't follow pop culture, Tate McRae dated Cole Sillinger for a couple years. I don't remember. Cole Sillinger plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They broke up. She wrote Think Later. That album, masterpiece. Mm-hmm. She has now been seen out and about with Jack Hughes on a couple of occasions. We don't know if they're dating or not, but the Blue Jackets played the New Jersey Devils Tape Bowl. I don't think she was in attendance because I think she's been in LA.
Yep. She was not in attendance. Otherwise, the internet would have gone feral.
Absolutely feral.
Not as feral as I would have gone. The girlies were still, I mean, it's a tape bowl now, you know.
Yeah.
The Devils, in the third period, they are down 0-2.
Yeah, what the frick were they doing?
Wild. They were committing psychological warfare. Because with 2 minutes to go, they put up 3 goals back to back to back within 2 minutes.
It was kind of crazy.
I don't think it was 2 minutes to go. It was within like the 5-minute mark.
Yeah.
3 goals in 2 minutes. And then at the very end, they just said this.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy to see. I'm not going to lie. I just love that there's a pattern of teams when they play the Blue Jackets. If Cole Sillinger takes a penalty, they play X's by Tate McRae.
I love it so much. Never let him forget it. How do you cheat on Tate McRae? How do you fumble the baddest bitch of our generation?
He denies having ever cheated, and she has never said it. But if you listen to her music...
You don't have to have it printed out for you.
No.
But if so, I can print it out and email it to you. Just let me know. We're through all the messy. Now it's just happy points. Brad Marchand, he got his 1,000th NHL point this week, and his kids read out the game lineup, and my heart grew 3 times.
That was very sweet.
It was very sweet. It prompted me to go back and find what they put out during the Stanley Cup Finals, where they read off the voicemail or whatever that all the kids said about how much they love him, and it was like, "Hey, Daddy, it's me."
Yeah,
and
that
was like, "Hey, Papa."
So sweet.
And then I started crying.
I remember that vividly, wrecking me.
I love that man. The freaking character growth that he's had in the league, from going from licking guys' faces to like, "Hey, Papa." Immaculate.
Crazy.
The Scepters sold out the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Pop off. We love to see it. There's room for women in sports. There we go.
We saw a Boston Fleet jersey at the game we were at last night.
We did. I loved it.
Loved it.
You know what else I loved? Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves.
I
was like, no, that's not it. Jonathan Taves played together for the first time since he's been back, and they haven't been Blackhawk players. It was just beautiful to see. I mean, the Red Wings did win that 2-1, but we don't have to get into that. It was just the beauty of the reunition. That's not a word.
My God.
Reunification.
That's not a word either.
I know, but that was the most fun way I could think to say it. It was beautiful to see them back together. Love to see it. Last point.
Reunion.
Reunification. She's going to kill me. Anyways,
Okay.
Last thing, Team Canada. I know we spoke about it. This is my one thing, just because people ask me about it.
Okay.
Seth Jarvis is not on Team Canada. They haven't named their reserves. my thing is, he hasn't had a very good season, and he's been injured.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't surprising to me at all. Macklin Celebrini is on Team Canada for the first time, which,
I agree with that one as well.
Last season was his rookie season, so of course, this will be his first Olympics. He gets to do it with freaking Sidney Crosby. Let's fucking go. That's it. That's my spiel. Thanks for listening. TM.
Yeah, Team Canada looks stacked. Team USA looks stacked. I'm just pissed. And they pick some players that I just... But I'm going to quote the empty netters, and then we'll get into our topic for the day. I'm going to quote the empty netters when they said, if Austin Matthews is named captain, they are just cowards that don't want to go against the grain because he does not deserve to be captain.
He's on track to have another poor season, just like last season.
Yeah.
He should not be captain.
No, I agree.
But if it's between a Kachuk and him, I'll take Austin Matthews.
And the people that are going to say, and for the people that say he leads his team in points, not by enough. And also he doesn't have enough goals. And
they haven't even won 20 games yet.
He shouldn't even be captain of the Maple Leafs. And that's a hot take that's going to... I'm not going to put that on the socials because people are going to come after me for that. I don't think he should be captain of the Maple Leafs, but he should certainly not be captain of Team USA.
Mm-mm.
Okay. We're talking about the Subban family, though, this week. I don't know how to transition that. So we're going to dive right into it because I love PK Subban. I don't think I've hid that very well.
I don't think you have to.
I don't think I have to either. Across the world, he kind of seems like a very loved person.
He's loved in this household.
He is loved in this household, and honestly, his mother is loved in this household. I didn't know he has 2 brothers that have also played professional hockey.
I don't know anything about him other than his outfit choices and that he played for the Habs.
It's okay, because that's what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about their family tree real quick. PK actually stands for Pernell Carl, after his dad's name is Carl. And he goes by PK. He's got a brother, Malcolm, and then the youngest brother is Jordan. And then we're also going to talk about 2 cousins of theirs, Reagan Subban and Marcellus Subban. Not much about Marcellus, but I also love Reagan Subban. She's an icon. This is the Subban family, though. You notice there's 2...
Beautiful.
There's 2 girls there, too. Those are the sisters. They had 5 kids.
Golly.
Yes. There's Natasha and Nastasia are the 2 sisters. They're very private, so I'm not going to dig because I couldn't even if I wanted to. But I do know that they are both teachers. Neither one of them played hockey. Nastasia played basketball in high school, but neither one of them played hockey. Natasha went to a art school in Italy.
Oh my God, flex on them.
No, literally. And they're both educators after their dad's path. He was also a principal, but we'll talk about him. But don't go thinking that they've got money just because their daughter went to an Italian school. No. Both of their parents worked their asses off. Their dad was vice principal at 2 schools.
Golly.
Their mom works at a bank, and she was also in the military, but we'll talk more about them. They just, they genuinely sacrificed so much for their kids.
We love to see it.
We do.
And it worked out really well.
Yes.
Because at least one of them's loaded. So that family's fine.
That family is doing very well, not to worry.
They deserve it.
Carl, Papa Subban, his family immigrated from Jamaica to Canada when he was like 11. He was a young kid, and he picked up street hockey as a way to fit in with the people in his neighborhood.
Love that.
And he just loved sports, and he said it was my love for sports that helped me discover that bright light inside of me, my potential. When you believe in something, it makes dreams possible, especially when you do the work.
God, that's beautiful.
Which, it's a common theme. They talk a lot about, you gotta work. Like, yes, my kids are talented, but they put in work. Mm-hmm. Even the girls, they put in work to get to the level of education that they do. Because I believe one of them's a professor. They're not just like, school teachers. They're teachers.
Educators.
Yes. Speaking of educators.
Not that there's anything wrong with just being a teacher.
No, it's all hard. I couldn't do any of it.
I don't know what it's like in Canada, but You sacrifice pretty much everything to be a teacher in this country.
Yeah,
so.
in the U.S., you've got to literally be willing to die.
And make no money.
And make no money, for sure. Carl became a school team. In case you're wondering.
Carl.
He became a school teacher and then a principal in one of the roughest neighborhoods in the Toronto area.
Golly.
Yes, and when he retired from education, he wrote a book. At this point, all of his kids were grown. PK had made the name for himself in the NHL. His youngest son was getting into the NHL. So he wrote a book, How We Did It, the Subban Plan for Success in Hockey, School, and Life, about how him and Maria brought out the best in all 5 of their kids.
Dude, I might have to order that.
Yes, yes. Maria, I would die for you. Respectfully. Not that could be disrespectful, but Maria and her siblings actually also immigrated to Canada from Montserrat, a Caribbean island, after both of her parents passed.
Oof.
She was 11 years old.
Golly.
Yeah.
What a trauma.
Yeah, so she clearly had to lean a lot on her older siblings, which is definitely a value she invested in her kids.
You can relate to that, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah. She went the military route. She became a corporal after serving for the Royal Regiment, the Royal Regiment, the Army, for 4 years. And then she had kids and started working at a bank.
And period.
Yeah. The Athletic, which is a New York Times
I actually know
DBA,
the Athletic.
essentially.
I'm actually
DBA.
familiar with them.
No, I'm using the government name. The New York Times, DBA, The Atlantic. They did an article highlighting her and her influence in the kids' lives and how much she sacrificed and worked for her kids. But they said Maria ran a household that may have been short on serenity, but was abundant with love.
Short on serenity.
Because there were 5 kids, 3 boys.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I was like, wow, they seem to have a loving family.
Yeah, definitely a loving family. Also, the NHL mic'd her up for a game one time in 2019 for one of PK's games. And I watched it, and she's got this one quote that just stood out to me because she goes, "What are you waiting for? Christmas?"
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. We should do that more. If they are doing it, they're not releasing the footage.
Miking up parents, they should. And she actually had a lot of people. Yeah, she actually had a lot of people saying, "Oh, she's putting on a show because she's mic'd up." To which she said, "Go find my home videos from when the kids were little."
Oh, period. She said, I will reference the ancient text. Do not recite the deep magic to me, witch.
Literally. And I have a couple quotes from her kids about her. PK said, "She's the backbone of our family. I don't think any of us would have the type of success we've had in life, not just professionally, but in life, without our mom. Everyone talks about our dad, but ask anyone in our family, and our mom is the backbone for what she does every day. She's a mother, but she's also your best friend."
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. And Jordan, the youngest, said, "My mom is very caring, very passionate, very loving, and she's everything we could hope for in a mom and a best friend. The best way I can say it is, if I grow older and become half the person she was, I know once I move on, people will remember me as a pretty good person."
Fuck me up.
Isn't that so sweet?
Yes.
And I want to read this real quick. Oh.
Because as you say, I always cite my source. And I said, don't recite the deep magic to me, witch. But I didn't get a chance to say my source.
Oh, I didn't even catch that you said that. And when PK was in the NHL and he got a lot of backlash, people calling him arrogant player and all these other things, she told him, "They're going to call you names and make it look like racism, but nobody says a thing about a player who's just average. Recognize why they are singling you out."
And period.
And I love that because she's right.
She is right.
Yeah. Then we're going to talk about Jordan Subban, the baby of the family. He was a defenseman.
What kind of goalie was he?
He was a defensive goalie, if you will. He's the youngest. I see why PK talks. Actually, come to think of it, they're all defensemen. Because I was like, oh, he's the youngest. That's why PK likes the Hughes, because the youngest is a defenseman. But PK's also a defenseman.
Yeah. He just loves the
JK.
Hughes.
Well, Jordan was drafted in 2013 by the Canucks.
I know them.
In the 4th round. Here's Jordan, in case you're wondering.
Dang.
Yeah.
He looks so cool in that picture.
He does. He actually never played for the Canucks. He had a pretty decent career in the AHL and the ECHL.
Good for you.
Which is totally fair. Those are also hard leagues to play in.
Valid.
Valid. He spent 2.5 seasons with the Utica Comets and played 148 games with 77 points. That was where he had his longest stretch. But he also played with the Ontario Reign, the Toronto Marlies, and a single game with the Hershey Bears.
Wow.
All names that
I actually recognized
now.
most of those, if you can believe it. Particularly the Hershey Bears. They run the AHL.
Yeah. This is probably why he played in the minors major league. This is probably why he played the majority of his career in the minors, or arguably all of it. Jesus Christ.
Do you want to take a second?
This is probably why he stayed in the minors for his career. He had 165 penalty minutes with only 103 points and was negative 30.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And he was a skilled player, but he was also undersized compared to the NHL players.
That's crazy because that would have got him on Team USA today.
The Athletic said that Maria told Malcolm, who's the next sibling we're going to speak about, Malcolm and Jordan, that the difference from where they are now and where they want to be is simply hard work. She says they've got a healthy perspective on that and don't dabble in comparing themselves too much to PK, which is smart because
you don't want to start that.
You cannot compare yourself to PK.
Well, you shouldn't compare yourself to your siblings. It just sets it up to be an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah, she also said they all have their own style and their own way. They're excited about their big brother, but we shaped them to be their own person and want to be successful on their own.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Does Jordan still play? Or is he retired now?
He has since retired.
Okay.
Yes. This is Malcolm.
Buffalo Sabres. A goalie?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a goalie in a minute in a family lore.
Yes. Malcolm Subban, a goalie. Huh. The only goaltender in the family, too.
Dang.
Yes. His parents weren't particularly thrilled that he went the goalie route because it's more expensive, but he really wanted to do it, so they said, fuck it, we ball. And then...
You want
direct
it?
Quote.
If you're willing to work for it, we're willing to pay for it.
Absolutely. And he actually made quite a few appearances in the NHL, but did still spend the majority of his time in... Did I say in the AHL?
You said in the NHL.
Okay,
he made
perfect.
a couple appearances, but spent the majority of his career, I'm assuming, in the
AHL.
In
the AHL, correct. Goaltending is a particularly hard position to break into in the NHL unless you are on trial for sexual assault. Then somehow they just give it to you.
Yeah.
But he's too good of a person to have done that.
You can actually take a couple years off and they'll be like, come on.
What the hell, you know? He played 87 NHL games. That was over 9 seasons.
Dang.
But he played 230 in the AHL.
Oh my God, he had a long career.
He played with a lot of teams, too. The Providence Bruins. I won't name them all. He did play for the Cleveland Monsters at one point.
Dude, I would love the opportunity to play for the Cleveland Monsters just to get the logo.
Where is Cleveland? Should we add that to the list of places we'd want to move?
I'm pretty sure it's in Ohio, but Randy said that he needed to talk with me about where the hell these cities are that I'm just throwing out states on, so let me double check really, really, really fast.
Yeah, here's the thing. If we move to Ohio... We have family there.
We don't have family there. It's extended family. It is Ohio.
Yeah.
Maybe I said Illinois last time. I don't know. I was panicking. It was in the
You
AHL
were
of it all,
sick.
and I was like,
yes,
really I was sick. I hadn't been able to eat solid food in a couple days yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Malcolm seems to have retired at the end of the 24-25 season. He's 32, which is kind of prime time for a goalie, but...
Yeah.
It seems like he retired. I was going to end my notes with him there. And then I was scrolling on Reddit, as I love to do. And I saw somebody say something about Malcolm and he can sing.
Oh.
And I was like,
He's
what?
multi-talented.
Because somebody else was like, I forgot about that. His voice is magical.
Oh my God.
So in 2022, when he was under contract with the Sabres, they had him sing the national anthem.
What team was that had them play Pink Pony Club with a guitar? That player this season.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I
It would
don't
be
know.
crazy if it was the Sabres, though.
Yes, which is funny because he's Canadian, and I believe it was Detroit that they were playing, so he sang the American national anthem. But whatever. He actually killed that, and I won't make you listen to it all, but I'll put the link in the description. He killed it. You can tell he's nervous at first, but then by the end, every player, both teams are hyped for him. And
Remind me to watch that after this.
I have it.
Okay.
The black.
Yay!
I just love that everybody was excited.
Also, they did not play the Red Wings. They
It was
played
the Blackhawks.
But tomato, you know.
I loved it.
I love that too. My God, those family genes are just copy paste.
Yeah. And I have a timeline of his career that I'll put on the screen if you wanted to read it. But just because I wanted to hit the high points because we had a lot of notes.
Oh, he played for the Blackhawks too.
Yeah, he did play for the Blackhawks.
Love.
Yes.
So they got to see him sing.
Yes.
I cannot believe if they were like, you're gonna sing the anthem, I'd be like,
no.
who are you talking to?
Yeah. Okay, and of course PK.
Yes.
This is
Our diva.
our
Mr. Fur Coat.
That fur coat that got passed around, iconic.
Mm-hmm.
PK Subban, a defenseman as well. I said, tell the story about PK always coming home from school hungry. It's a short story, really. He, growing up, his mom would, like, obviously send them lunches and stuff, and he would always come home from school super hungry, starving. Turns out he was always giving his lunches and his lunch money to some kids that didn't have food.
Fuck me right up.
And she was like, I was so annoyed, but then I couldn't really be because he was just doing a good thing.
He was just giving his food to those who didn't have any. Ugh!
Yes. And this is some
bad.
advice that she used to always give him in his career. The more you practice, the better you become. I'm not going to say he's a special hockey player. If he didn't work hard enough, he wouldn't be where he is. People think he's gifted. He's not. He just... he works hard at everything he does. Every trophy he's ever been awarded, he worked hard for, and he never took anything for granted.
Her humble yet affirming reads on her children are amazing.
It's incredible. I agree. He played his OHL career with the Belleville Bulls. He had 56 points in 68 games during his second season, and that at the end of that season, he was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens.
Go Habs, go!
Yeah, he continued to play 2 seasons in the OHL after. And in 2010, he signed a 3-year deal with the Habs, but started playing for their AHL affiliate, which wasn't the Rocket at the time. Because I was like, that's not their affiliate.
I don't even know that.
I don't know you.
You folded.
I'm not going to call you Dad. After the All-Star tournament for the AHL, he did pretty well, obviously, and was called up for the Habs 2010 playoff series, scoring his first NHL goal in round 2 versus the Penguins. He then had 3 assists the following night, and he earned himself a spot for the regular season, a standing spot, too. Just some highlights. In his rookie season, which was the 2010-2011 season, he scored a hat trick versus the Wild. The first Habs rookie defenseman to ever score a hat trick.
He's him.
In case you're wondering. And in the following season, 2 seasons later, because it was 2012-2013, it was shortened because of the lockout, he won the James Norris
Oh my God, he won a Norris?
He won a Norris.
I did not know he won a Norris.
Yeah. Overall, he's kind of seen as a high points producer defenseman, but also not willing to just fuck you up.
So a bit
wall.
of a combo.
A brick wall,
An offensive and defensive defenseman.
He's a
Cale Makar, if you will.
I didn't want to compare him to Cale Makar.
Because we can't.
Because you can't. There's not really many people that can be compared to Cale Makar.
Only one.
PK loved
Delete.
Montreal, though. Montreal was the team he grew up supporting because that was the team his dad found out about when he first moved to Canada, and he was a big fan. And so PK was very outspoken about loving Montreal and never wanting to leave ever.
I would do a lot of things to get citizenship in Montreal.
Yeah. I would do a lot.
Because I get it. I've been there.
I get it.
Wonderful.
And they even named him an alternate captain in 2014. So it came as quite a surprise in 2016 when he was traded to the Nashville Predators after almost seven full seasons with the Canadiens.
That's so disrespectful. Why?
The Habs received Shea Weber. This is actually still a controversial trade because fans are like, yeah, Shea Weber is Shea Weber.
Yeah.
And statistically, it probably was a good trade, but like, what the frick? I hate this. This is not a good trade to me.
That's very disrespectful.
Yes. But with the Preds, he did win the King Clancy Memorial Trophy. Do you know which one that is?
Nope.
Okay, well, this was 2018. It's the player who best exemplifies leadership qualities and gives back to his community.
That's Maria and Carl for you.
Oh, he didn't win it. He was a finalist for it.
Good enough.
So sorry about that one.
Just gonna run that back.
Yeah, he did actually win it in 2022, though.
Okay.
Yes. In recognition for his commitment to racial and social justice, underserved youth, COVID-19 relief, and youth hockey. We'll talk more about his philanthropy.
That's hot.
Yeah, we'll talk. He is very philanthropic.
I wish I had gotten COVID relief.
Yeah. So he spent 3 seasons with the Predators and then was traded to the Devils as part of a draft. And with the Devils, his career kind of tanked. His first season with the Devils was his worst career in the NHL ever.
And that was in 2023?
It was... We backtracked a little bit. So
okay.
If he was traded... That was 2019 he was traded to the Devils.
Okay.
It was bad. He played he just continued to struggle. He played 3 seasons, and then he just kind of retired from playing involuntarily.
Involuntarily? So he just
nobody
signed.
offered him anything. Which is kind of crazy to me.
I mean, he won a Norris, but...
Yeah. So he spent 13 seasons in the NHL before officially retiring in 2022 after nobody would sign him. He then became an NHL broadcast analyst for ESPN.
Which is perfect. He's great for that role.
He is so good at that role. And, I'll insert the fur coat because it is iconic.
It's worth mentioning.
Yeah. He's also won gold with Team Canada for the Olympics in 2014.
Way to bury the lead.
I wanted to hit high notes because I knew we would have a lot to talk about. But I did also create a timeline for his career.
Cute.
Yeah. I'll insert it. And now we got the cousins, and this will be quick because I can't mention PK without mentioning Reagan, and I can't mention Reagan without just like saying, oh yeah, her brother also played hockey, Marcellus. He is also very private. He is the same age as Jordan.
Okay.
So they're the babies of the family, and was also a defenseman.
Wow.
He
Runs
played
in the family, huh?
Yeah, he played junior hockey, but it doesn't look like he attempted to go pro at all. This is Marcellus.
Okay.
Yeah. But we got Reagan Subban, my queen. She's such an icon. Yeah.
I bow down at her altar.
Yeah, no, she is an icon. What position did she play?
Head bitch in charge.
Yeah.
Oh my god, literally.
I literally said HBIC. She did play a little bit of hockey, but nothing major. I think it just kind of as a kid. Mm-hmm. But I just kind of want to talk about. She went to the College of Sports Media after high school, which seems like a fake college, but no, it's like it's a big college in Ontario apparently. Okay. She always knew she wanted to do some form of journalism, specifically in sports, because she obviously grew up in a very sporty family. And she graduated with a degree in radio and TV sports broadcasting. Now, while she was in school, she started doing just like street interviews around Toronto.
Good
just
for her.
Asking people about the sports going on in the area, and COVID hit. And so she kind of had to stop that. But a pretty popular account, Bar Down,
I've heard of them.
yeah, reached out to her and said, like, do you have an internship somewhere? Or do you want one? And she took that internship with Bar Down, which is part of TSN, if you didn't know. And she started as a content creator and is now a host. And she hosts various things, PWHL stuff, Black History Month. She even does NFL plays of the week. So she just kind of is all around doing stuff. And she's very involved with this organization, Black Girl Hockey Club.
Oh, I know them.
You do know them. I originally thought she was a founder, but no, I think her and PK, I've also seen, has done events with them, are just very invested in it. Either way, it's a great organization. We'll talk about it. Well, I'll tag them. It's very good. They have like scholarships. They have programs for kids to pay for pads and all this stuff. It's very, very sweet. And they do like sweets at games. It's just, I do love it. Let's talk about some of PK's philanthropy though, because
don't look at the time.
Don't look at the time.
You don't need to do that.
It'll be what it's gonna be.
I mean, I told you I had a really long intro. I didn't even talk about the Sharks fight with Tampa Bay last night. I didn't talk about the Kings player that got his first career hat trick. Nothing. That was as meat only as I could get it.
Yeah.
It was just
sorry, guys. It has just been a week. It has. Well, PK Subban's kind of known for his philanthropy. And, I mean, obviously his personality. But there's some stuff that's been hidden, kind of, that I have found on the deep, dark depths of the internet.
Of course you have.
Because it's my favorite pastime. But there's some very open stuff, like the PK Subban Foundation. I have their vision, because it's a website you can go and donate. But our mission is to empower children and families by creating programs that support them during challenging times in their lives. We believe that the opportunities and potential of our children should not be shaped by adverse barriers. And I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. They just give money to lower income communities to help them stand up. But he's also got PK's Helping Hands, which is run through the Montreal Children's Hospital Foundation.
Love it.
This was kind of the first massive philanthropy thing he did. He was currently a spokesperson and donor and on the board for the hospital.
What's his
the
name?
Foundation. So? Yeah. In 2015, when he was still with the Habs, he announced that he was donating $10 million to support sick children and their families at the hospital. That was, I believe, honestly, to this day, still the largest philanthropic commitment by an athlete in Canada ever.
You can pop off.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And he did raise $10 million, and he did donate it, and they did put his name on the atrium in there. Yeah. You can actually still donate to it. It's still a fund that the hospital has run. It gives... I have where it goes. Oh, donations, aid, transportation, and housing for travel families. They pay for parking, meal vouchers, groceries, basic necessities, expenses, medical costs that are not covered by the government, and home medical equipment, and a lot more. So it's kind of giving Ronald McDonald, which is a program in the U.S. Is it just through St. Vincent's?
No, it's the whole country.
Yeah, the whole country. Our parents stayed in a Ronald McDonald home when we were sick in the hospital. We had hella health problems as kids.
That's what happens.
Yeah, but he set this whole thing up. And when he was asked about, like, were you expecting this much response with donating this much money? And he said, yeah, it's a lot of money, but I think everybody's focus should be just on how many families that's going to help. And my favorite thing was... he was asked in the same interview, he was like, you kind of have a reputation where a lot of people are saying you're arrogant, you're an arrogant player, and you're hard on ice and whatever. And he's like, that's fine, whatever. Like, that's part of the game. But some version in PK's terms of they got to put their money where their mouth is. If they're that much better than me, why aren't they should get out here and start donating and setting up the community.
Well, that's like Tom Wilson, you know, he was going to be on Team Canada. He is an absolute menace on ice, but he does a lot of the philanthropic work with the Capitals that they do. He's like almost always there. Yeah. He's active in his community.
It's like just how I can separate. Actually, I can't really separate this, but it's like, yeah, you can be a great player on ice, but a horrible human being.
Or you can just be a hard player on ice, but a great person. Yeah. You know, that's a lighter take.
That's a lighter take. He also set up, during his time in Nashville, he set up the Blue Line Buddies program.
Cute.
Yes, it is very cute. He started in 2017, so pretty much immediately after he was traded to Nashville, partnering Metro Nashville Police Department officers with a local youth from like a local organization. They attend games together and they have like a meeting before and after, just like talking through what's going on in the community and also helping bridge the gap between the police force and Black youth.
I mean, look, that's genius.
It's very smart. I really like it. And the Predators have actually, even after PK was traded, they still do this. Every single game they have a cop and a youth.
You mean are Predators in the community?
So their mission is to break down some of the barriers. Oh, I already said that.
You did.
Yeah. I just love that the Preds have kept that going.
He's so... I just love that man.
Yeah, and here's some of his...
Love his work. Big fan of his work.
Big fan. Big fan. Big fan of Maria's work in here, kids.
And Carl.
And Carl. Carl!
Are your lights going down?
The lights are going down. Here's some... This is the last stuff to talk about. Some of his less heard of philanthropy. In 2020, he privately donated $50,000 to George Floyd's daughter through a GoFundMe. Ugh. Somehow through GoFundMe, they tied it back to PK. But he has never really talked about it.
That should go a long way to helping with her therapy bills. Yeah. Did you see that his murderer got stabbed a whole bunch of times in prison? It's been a good week for justice.
You know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He was given the... I cannot say this word, Lauren.
Meritorious service.
He was given the Meritorious Service Cross in 2017, which is a Canadian medal. They have two sectors. They've got private citizens, and it's primarily a military honor given out. Recognizes a deed or activity that has been performed in an outstanding professional matter according to like some rare high standards situations or whatever. Which
criteria or whatever unknown.
Yeah, he was given that cross though in 2017.
He deserves it.
Which kind of goes crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that's the Subban family. They just honestly seem so kind. I'd love to have dinner with them.
For the community, by the community.
For the community, by the community.
We love to see it.
I also saw something about Natasha being asked once, I think it was Natasha, about PK.
Nastasia?
Natasha and Nastasia. There's two of them. But I'm pretty sure it was Natasha. Was asked once about PK's style. Because if you don't know, he's got kind of a...
He's not afraid.
He's not afraid. But honestly, he pulls it off. Like, there's some stuff that only he could pull off.
He's got a real aura about him.
He does. He's got so much aura, Lauren. It's kind of insane. But she was like, I mean, hockey players should dress well. With the amount of money they're making, they should be dressing well.
Yeah. I mean, even Shane Hollander hired a stylist.
Yeah. Yeah. More players need to hire stylists.
Not Jack Hughes, though, because he's got a good one.
I'll also point out PK dated this same woman for so many years, like a decade.
He's Sidney Crosby.
And yeah, and she had 2 kids from a previous marriage. They never got married, and I think they ended up splitting in 2020-ish. But he was just like stepfathering that thing.
I can't believe he's not married.
He kind of gives the type of like, oh, I won't marry.
Same.
I'll just serve my community.
I'll just exist, and I'm actually enough for myself.
Watch him have like a secret wife, and
If
he's
y'all,
just so
if y'all
private
know that
about
he's
it.
got like a secret relationship, let us know. I'd love to know, because I'm a nosy bitch, and that's my right, kind of.
He deserves sunshine.
They all do. Wow, beautiful.
Thanks. I was quoting Heated Rivalry.
I know. I know. It's taking over my brain.
Okay.
Okay, that's been more than enough information for y'all this week. So
It's actually not been as long as I thought it had been. That's a slay. Wow, I look horrible.
It was Alex Laferriere who played for the Kings and got his first career hat trick. There was someone on Tampa Bay, I just don't know how to pronounce his name, last night that got his first career hat trick against the Sharks. We don't have to talk about that. Also,
I'm listening.
I was listening to the Sharks game as I got ready this morning because we were at the Bulls game last night and I didn't get to see it. And the commentator, Radish. Then I don't know who I thought it was. I thought there was a P in front of that. It doesn't matter.
There's a lot of letters that go into it. It's not just like a radish.
Yeah. It's not your typical radish, which is...
Yummy. Great in a salad.
It is... What is his name from Abbott Elementary? The one who's from Everybody Loves Chris.
The janitor?
No, not Mr. Johnson. He's a main character. Gregory. That is Gregory's favorite food, actually, is a radish. He said it in an episode.
Jalen Hurts was in Abbott Elementary.
Look.
We're like 3 seasons behind, but still.
No, we're on season 3 now. I think there's only 4 or 5. Anyways, picture this. Abby's doing notes. I'm reading a book. We're just like watching Abbott Elementary. And then they start talking about some Eagles quarterback. Abby goes full setup, locked in. She goes, oh my God, are we about to see Jalen Hurts? And at the time, everyone's like running into the classroom. And I'm like, who? What? And they pop it up and she was like, oh, it is Jalen Hurts.
I love Jalen Hurts.
And then she gives me like a full rundown of his life in like a 30-second expose. And I was like, why do you know this?
I love Jalen
I don't watch
Hurts.
football. Definitely don't watch the NFL.
He's also hot.
Period. Good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, anyhoodle, this has been so much fun. I hope you had fun. If it was too much information, just hit pause and resume another day.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone who did subscribe on YouTube. Our percentage is now 95% of people that listen to us are subscribed. Roughly.
I need to actually check. That was a rough number.
If you're not, do it, please. Because we'd love to be able to make some money in these current economic times.
Give us a like. Give us a comment.
Yes. Subscribe on Spotify. Contact us any way you want.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
That's it for now.
Two girls chirping.